What's up, you guys, and welcome to the official podcast of Damian Talks Education. So listen up. I am here to talk about all things education on my podcast. So get prepared for some realness and honesty of education as I walk you down through various of topics that's happening in the education world with some amazing guests, to sharing stories relating to education and so much more, because I got you covered with education. So join me on this journey of education with me. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Damian Talks Education. Yes, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. We made it through another week. Yes, oh my gosh, give yourself a hands clap. Give yourself a hands clap. Oh my gosh, Thank the Lord, thank you, Jesus, that today is Friday. Oh my gosh, I've been looking forward to this day. Yes. So sit on down, you guys. Sit on down. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. You guys can tell I am in the mood today because I am so glad that today is Friday. Oh my gosh. And OMG. Yes. So uh, my week, you guys, has been it quite been a little bumpy along the way, but today it's not the case no more because it is Friday and it's just finally enjoy my weekend. I will not be doing nothing for this weekend. Just relax for the very first time in a while. Just relax and catch up on my shows that I have missed during this week. So it's just, oh my gosh, just woo, no work this weekend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So I hope you guys are doing well out there, wherever you are out there in the world, that you had a great week. And you are glad that today is Friday as well, and hope that you can enjoy your weekend as I will myself. So let's just get into the show today, shall we? Because this is going to be a very interesting show today. It is because I am going to be sharing something for the first time onto my show. That I really want to talk with you guys about seriously, because this has been on my mind lately. It's always has been on my mind. Ever since when? Ever since of last year, actually, honestly, 2022. And I don't know if you guys know this, but one of my favorite um daytime talk show is, and I'm still say is because now it's was, but I'm still say is. But my favorite daytime talk show is The Real. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that show, but it is an incredible show. It is. And I hate it so much that they freaking canceled my show. My show. That was my show. Into the mood of it, into the groove of it. I mean, oh my gosh, it's just I am still not over it to this day. Actually, I'm just not. I'm just absolutely not, because why in the world would you cancel that show? For what reason? And I'm gonna give you guys the reason in a moment. But it's the real was a fantastic, let me not say was, it is a fantastic show that still needs to be on air today. That's my view and opinion on that. I don't care what you all have to say that no, it was their time. Their time was up. Honestly, no. Honestly, no. They should continue on. They right now this would be their ninth season that they're in. And then later into the fall, entering their 10th season. Been on for 10 decades. And that would have been a huge celebration right there for their 10th season. But no, no, no. They decided to cancel it after 8 wonderful, glorious seasons. Don't get me wrong, each season they had an amazing run. Excuse me, you guys. I'm still a little sick over here. But they had an amazing run. They really did. All the ladies. Um, because they brought each of the ladies brought something different to the table. They did. Adrian brought something different. Lonnie brought something different. Jeannie brought something different. Tamar brought something different. Amanda brought something different. Tamara brought something different. And Garcelle brought something different. All of those ladies brought something. They all had a unique perspective on things. And I know there was some times that we didn't all agree with them, but that it was totally fine. At least we know we heard them out. Now there is one incident that I can't still possibly get over, and I remember this to this day. This was during their second season, and it was with Adrian, Jeannie, Lonnie, Tamara, and Tamar at the time. And I remember one of their girl chat segments of where do they see themselves in about 5 to 10 years, I believe. And each of the ladies, they spoke about, where do they see themselves in 10 years, 5 to 10 years. I can't remember what it was. But Lonnie, now we all know, you guys, I love Lonnie. I love her so much. She cracks me up. She's a comedian, funny, she make jokes, this and that. But I feel like at the time, of course, you guys, we all know that she makes jokes, right? But she did have to make a joke here, though. She didn't have to. Because, okay, wait a moment. Here was her joke, though. Here was her joke, though. One of the ladies that asked her, I believe it was Tamara, who asked her, Lonnie, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And oh my gosh, I could, the memory. She said, and it's not funny. It's really not. It's not funny. I don't know why she would joke something about that. But she said that in 10 years, I will be dead. None of the ladies was having it, and none of the studio artists was having. Nobody in that entire studio was having it. Of what Marty was saying, and of course, she was laughing joke about that, and she was like, something about I'll be telling jokes up from the skies. Like, don't. Oh, I can see Adrian over there. She's like, don't do that. Don't say that. Why would you? And she would just Lonnie just cut it up, and I just like Lonnie, don't say that, but. Luckily, Lonnie is still here. Thank you, Lord. But, oh, but we still love Lonnie, though. That right there was a total no-brainer, I'll probably show you guys the clip. Uh, just check it out. Check it out.
Okay, Lonnie. 10 years.
What do you want to do in 10 years?
I'll be dead in 10 years.
No!
Oh my God!
Why would you say
that? You're horrible.
I'm like disturbed and upset over you.
Rest in peace.
No, stop!
I'll be telling jokes up in the sky.
That's not funny.
I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this.
I mean, I don't know if I'm sitting at the table with Fran Sanford. I don't know what happened. Like, this is crazy.
I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it to this day. I know that's been years ago when she had said that, but Lonnie. But anyways, I'm just I am upset. I have a hatred. I have an anger towards Warner Brothers. Seriously, I do. After they had canceled The Real, because there was no reason for y'all to cancel The Real. I understand that one of the reasons why they canceled it, and Lonnie also spoke about it. Well, she had tweeted about it actually onto her Twitter, onto her social media, about the reason why The Real was canceled. It was because of COVID. And all with the production and the budget and all of that, and COVID just it kind of, well, in my view, it kind of destroyed the show, because they went from to in their 8th season, they went to a new studio, no audience, and their studio, you guys get, I don't know if you guys know this, but their studio, I'm gonna probably show you guys a picture. Let me show you guys a picture first. Okay, so that picture you just saw, their studio, guess what? That was actually a conference room. That tight old space, a conference room. No movement around. Oh gosh, it was terrible. But I did like it, but it should have been a bigger. They should have stayed over to their own studio. They should have. I don't know what was the reason behind that, but anyways, one of the reasons was due to COVID, of them being canceled, and budget, like I mentioned, because Lonnie, she actually posted onto her, let me find it, onto her Instagram about that. And then she also posted as well that The Real needs to be rebooted. There needs to be a reboot of The Real. And I'm gonna actually show you guys the clip. I know you guys, I'm showing lots of clips and photos on today, but here's a clip of what Lonnie posted onto her IG page about The Real needing a reboot. So check it out.
You notice I don't FaceTime you a lot anymore.
Why? Yeah.
Because you're nosy. You know I love you.
Wait,
but whenever,
what do I?
You always looking in my house. You look, ooh.
Oh, I do, because I want to see
that?
No, but Lonnie, I want to see how you decorated it. I want, I like notice.
I'm just there to talk. That's why when I do FaceTime Tam, I am in my bed. All she sees is just this part, and she can't, because if I start walking around, she's like, "Oh, wait a minute, what's that?" Yeah. And then you on there for 2 hours.
Well, you guys, I found out her bedroom is red. I think that is very, very sexy.
You painted your bedroom red?
Yes, her bedroom is all red. It's sexy.
It's
really nice.
Special, cute,
yeah.
Now that I love that clip right there. I used to love when Lonnie used to mess with Tamara all the time. I just miss that so much. Now that was actually a fun clip right there. But underneath that post, underneath that clip, excuse me, she posted this. LOL. We all did this show knowing we would make much money. We didn't know what the impact of social media would be. We didn't understand how TV production really worked. But I think the show is needed now more than ever. You're totally right, Lonnie. I'm with you. Honey. It will be nice to review with an all new young cast. There are serious conversations being missed right now. And then she added Warner Brothers, Warner Brothers, Warner Brothers TV to the post. And I absolutely agree with her. I absolutely agree with her because, like she said at the end, there are serious conversations being missed right now that nobody is doing because The Real did that. And if The Real was still on, of course, we will be seeing that. But none of the shows, I'm sorry, none of the daytime shows are doing that anymore since The Real uh, is off television. The Talk is not doing that. Well, the talk is much they don't really dive into serious conversation. But when it is needed, it is needed. They just it's different. It's different over at the talk. And don't get me wrong, I love the talk. The View, that's all about politics. So then you have, other shows like, Sherry. She's all about, having a good time. You have J Hud, Jennifer Hudson. She doesn't do that. You have Karamo. Well, okay, Karamo, well, he really does. And I give him props. He does. And I'm in his honor. I should have something on for The Real today, but Karamo, he's all about green. But yeah, he does with the serious topics, serious conversation with his guests. He really does. Then you have others like Drew Barrymore. I'm sorry, Tamron Hall. Tamron Hall. She does it. She does this. Having serious conversations on her show with her guests. So first it's Tamron, and then Karamo. So I give those two. Those are the only two left. Those are the only two left. I don't know if there's anybody else because those are the only. Then you have Live with Kelly and Ryan. Well, now it's Live with Kelly and Mark. Sorry, but that's not gonna work. But anyways, what else is on? That's pretty much all. You have the Kelly Clarkson show. But anyways, I'm going off topic. But I could do like another show with diving deep into the daytime talk shows about each one, what I dislike, what I like, and stuff like that. That'll probably be a future show one time. But anyways, I agree with her on this, and she also said that well, she thinks. Well, Lonnie, I'm gonna put this in. I believe I'm gonna add that in there. I believe the show is needed now more than ever. Absolutely, it should have never been canceled in the first place. It should not have never been. And she said that it would be nice to reboot it with an all new young cast. Apps, okay, honestly, no shade to all of the original ladies. Well, all the ladies who has been on The Real. No shade to you all because I love each and every one of you guys, seriously. But I agree with Lonnie on here with all new young you. I cannot speak on today with an all new young cast. There I go. Because we need more, yeah. Because yeah, giving out because that was another purpose up to the show as well is of The Real, giving out opportunities, for women, pretty much everybody. And I like this right here, giving this platform to somebody else, letting them get an opportunity. Because I remember once the Real was canceled, well, now it's all three of the ladies now. Adrian, Jeannie, and now Lonnie. Because Adrian, she said that if The Real was to be, reviewed, if The Real was to be, reviewed, if they was, I cannot speak on stage. If they was to review The Real again, Adrian said that she does not want to be a part of it because she wants to give that blessing to someone else. And I agree with her on that. And then also, I think she said that she will want to be a part of it in some way, but not as a co-host. She wants to give that blessing to somebody else. That's also with Jeannie as well. She wants to give that blessing, that platform to somebody else, and she will be watching from home daily. So, and now here's Lana here of, giving this platform to somebody else, another blessing. And I am totally right with all of them. exactly on to here. Now, Garcelle, I know deep down that she missed doing this show because she was just on for 2 seasons. And I remember in one of the interviews, they had asked her like, what do you miss about the show? This and that. Would you like to do it again? And she said yes, because she said that she loves daytime. She loves talk show. And she actually said that I believe she actually wants one of her own. And that would be fantastic for her, seriously. But if they was to do another, the real 2.0, I believe she said that she would like to be a part of that. So this is great. I know it's going to happen. Trust me. The real is coming back. The real is coming back soon. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to just say, no, I'm going to say this here. The real is going to come back before I turn 30. Because right now I'm 22 years old. So the real is going to be back before I turn 30 years old. I'm going to just put that out there into the universe because it is coming back. It's coming back. Now I'm gonna just read some of these comments down here of what people have posted and made a comment about what Lonnie posted on here. One user said should not never been canceled with a sad emoji. And then Lonnie, she commented, she put, well, the studio would have had to pay us a good raise after 8 seasons, and that was out the budget, allegedly. Ooh, okay now. Okie dokie. Okay. Then you have another user says, younger cast, no way, sis, we need y'all back. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah. We miss y'all. We miss I miss y'all. I miss Adrian. I miss Jeannie. I miss all of you guys. I miss all of you guys. Excuse me. We need y'all back. I honestly be really interested to see the OG host. Don't we all? Don't we all? We miss those 5 ladies together. Adrian, Jeannie, Lonnie, Tamara, and Tamer. Don't we miss those ladies all together? Then Lonnie, she commented, maybe a reunion special, but please no. Doing 2 to 3 shows a day is a grind, especially with live current topics. And that's what they did during their last 2 seasons. Season 7 and season 8. Because y'all remember, especially during their last season, season 8, that yes, they was doing 2 to 3 shows a day, and ooh, I know that can be a grind. I know that can be a grind, Lonnie. Now, I'm not. I know this is different. The podcast world, and then the TV production world. But I also myself, you guys, you probably guys don't know this, but I record like mini shows almost either, here's how my schedule is, you guys. Okay, so like this week, I'm gonna just say for this week because it depends. It varies each week. So like for this week, I have recorded about 10 shows, 10 episodes. Yesterday, which was Thursday, I had recorded about like 5 of those. Yeah. And plus I didn't have to go to work yesterday, so that gave me plenty of time. I recorded 5 shows yesterday. And they was like, it wasn't back to back. It was like after I finished with one, I take about a 30-minute break, then I do the next one. After I finish with that, another 30-minute break, I do the next one. And yes, that is a grind. That is a grind because I have to, especially my voice now, you guys, I'm quite losing it. And I believe it's quite changing for me. That is a grind. That is a grind. I have to keep going. You got to stay up to date with what, well, with me personally, I'm not talking about education as much anymore. I'm just pretty much talking about, myself lately or what I want to talk about. But yeah, I totally feel Lonnie on this here that they was doing 2 to 3 shows a day. And yes, that is a grind, she said, especially with live current topics. They try to stay up to date, with what was happening into the world. And I know, I understand, Lonnie. Um, let's see. But yes, also, like she said, maybe a reunion special. I would love to see that with the original 5 ladies. The original 5 ladies needs to get together, and I need to. We all desperately need to see that a reunion special with them first, and then possibly maybe all of the ladies can come together. All 7 ladies, right? Like 7 ladies: Adrian, Jeannie, Lonnie, Tamara, Tamar, Amanda, Garcia, yes. So maybe all of them can all come together at one point. But the original 5 ladies, we need to see that reunion special. And I know that will happen when, I don't know, but it will be soon. So fingers and toes crossed. We're putting that out there into the universe right now. So let me keep on reading some more comments. Let me see some good ones. Y'all are misses. Absolutely, and we need to have them. This generation needs a good sister girlfriend talk show. Okay, so here's a good one right here. Here's a good one. And I was quite having this convo quite the other day with one of my 2 good friends. And we was talking about sometimes we always talk about the real. And it's always either them 2 always bringing them up because I never bring it up. And we always get into this, I call it a debate, but going back and forth with it. And it's not necessary. It's not necessary because they have their own opinions and I have mine. And I feel that mine is right, that the real needs to be back. The real is coming back. But we was quite having this convo the other day, and this person commented saying, young people don't watch daytime TV though. Just bring the original back for us. Then Lonnie, she commented, the daytime market is just a part of it. The studio also makes money by putting clips online, and it could be added in a streaming service. I never knew that. I never knew that the studio also makes money by putting clips online. I didn't know that personally. I didn't know that. But I'm just keep on looking down on these comments, and it's just, people are really missing this so much. It's just, and then another one, young cast, like who Lonnie commented, there are plenty of young Black and brown talent that could be hosts. Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely. But this show is mess. It is so desperately mess. It's just, I hate it. I really, really hate that this show, that they cancel it. But don't worry, because it is coming back. The real is coming back. It is. And their theme song, you guys, their theme song, OMG. I am not going to add it because I don't want to get copyrighted by adding the music in here. I'm just going to sing a little bit up to it if I can, if my voice will let me. Excuse me, but it's just, oh my gosh, it always gets me in the groove every single day, and I listen to it every day, you guys, seriously. And I have I have most of the clips onto my phone, and it's also saved as my ringtone on my phone. So when someone calls me, you could hear the thing. That tune, I just love it. I just love it. It's just he always, whenever I'm in a bad mood, you guys, whatever, I may be feeling down, whatever, I'm feeling sick, feeling depressed, whatever. When I turn on that music, oh, it just brings me to life. I just get up and I start moving. I start dancing. I always dance to it. It's just a mm, 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 mm. I just love it. I just, this is our time. Yeah. Don't waste another minute of it. This is our time. Grab a hold, it's time to live it. Starting right now, right now, right now, right now. It's our life, we got a choice. It's our time, so starting right now. Yeah. Grab a hold, it's time to live it. Starting right now, right now. I could keep going on and on. How was that? Was that good? I think so. But we miss you, the real. We miss you. Mwah, mwah. But don't worry, you guys, the real is coming back very soon, and it's coming back very soon. Alrighty, so I probably went too long on that because I have another thing to talk about, which is okay. So this was a couple of months back. This was actually back. Ooh, I heard my voice when I said back. And there it goes again. So this was a couple of months ago, which was actually back in January. And I'm searching this up right now, you guys, which is Surgeon General. I hope I can say his name correctly. Vivek Murphy. Yes, I said it right. He says that the age of 13, you guys, is too early for social media. Yeah, I know. What do you guys think about that? And I was watching this, you know, back, when they was talking about this in January, and oh gosh, I was about to say the real. Oh gosh, see, I really did miss that show. I really do. And I still hold on before I move on, you guys. Oh gosh, I still watch it. I watch like all the clips. I'm even now watching, the full episodes that they're now pulling out. Thank you. Shoots for finally seeing the full episodes onto their YouTube channel, and I watch it pretty much almost every day. It's not like how I used to because I am so, very busy with work and school, but I still try to watch it almost every day when I can. If not, then I'll be up. Sometimes I'll be up at night. You guys know that I'm a workaholic. I edit out episodes, clips, I have other shows as well, and I'll be doing so. You guys know. But I try to almost watch it every day when I can. And it's just a feel good show, it really is. It's a feel good show. But moving on. Talking about this right here. And don't worry, you guys, I will be talking about more of the real later on in future episodes. But anyway, Surgeon General Vivek Murphy, oh gosh, he says that the age of 13 is too early for social media. So what are your guys' thoughts about that? What are your guys' thoughts about that? And I have a clip, and this was back when I was, catching up with this. Back in January, I was watching one of my other good shows, The View. And all the ladies had something to say about this, each of them. So check out this clip right here, and I'll be back to share what I think, what are my thoughts, what are my opinions about this. So check out this clip from The View.
There's a growing body of research that has medical professionals warning about the negative impact of social media on children. Now, most social media sites like Facebook and Twitter allow kids to open an account at 13 years old, but Surgeon General Vivek Murthy, yes, says he thinks that's too young.
I worry so much about cyberbullying on the internet. I think that it's affecting these kids. I have a 16-year-old. I know you have a young granddaughter, and I know that you have a young grandson. 12. And it's like, I take such lengths to try to tell Paloma, you see how when mommy comes home with all her makeup and the rows of clip-ins, you see how that's not what I really look like? And she's like, yeah, kind of. I was like, social media. This is just fake. It's a highlight reel. It's not real.
Algorithms do is it's called a dopamine dump. So the part of your brain that is also affected by things like heroin and sugar and stuff, it starts to dump. It's hyperactive in young kids. So it's playing off them. If you think you're affected, which we have conversations all the time, I had to get off social media. That affected me. A lot of people in our age groups are affected by it.
I had to
now imagine the vulnerability of our young teen self.
The rational part of a teen's brain is only fully developed around 25 years old. And to think I got married at 22. When I think about people getting married before they're 25 years old, no wonder there's a high level of divorce, because people don't know what they're doing yet. And the kids particularly don't know what they're doing.
It really worries me for both mental health and body image, especially with young girls. I genuinely worry about having a daughter in this day and age. Just real quick, there was a study that found over the last decade, hospital admissions for self-harm in girls 10 to 14 tripled. And major depressive episodes for those 12 to 17-year-olds increased by 52%. Something's wrong with the kids. The trend there is obviously the rise of social media.
Righty. So now let's hear what I have to say about this. So, do I think that the age of 13 is too early for social media or our kids? I would have to say okay, see, I'm quite a little, okay, now I was watching that video again. I'm quite now split. Because there's a part of me that says absolutely yes, that age 13, is too early for social media. But then there's another part of me that says, well, no. Because, well, I don't have kids, so my opinion is going to be different because I don't have kids of my own just yet. But, okay, so let me answer the yes part when I say yes, because we know nowadays social media is really it is really consuming, it is really destroying our kids today, especially with, you having cyberbullying, you having all these attacks onto our kids, suicide, everything. Our kids are, especially on, okay, don't get me wrong, I love TikTok. There are some good onto TikTok, okay? But there are also some bad onto it. And a lot of our kids are onto that site. They're on that. Then you have Snapchat, you have Instagram, you have it all. But mainly everybody is on the tickety talk. And it is really destroying our kids. Their mental, you guys know I'm so big on mental health. It is, we got to protect our students, our kids, because it is just, I know that we always cannot be there for them, but social media, okay, if I had a kid right now, and they was at the age of 13, would I allow them right now in this day of age? Would I allow them to be on 13? Would I allow them to be on? Okay, you guys know, seriously, I'm being serious right now. You guys probably think I'm joking, but would I allow my child in this day and age right now to be on social media at the age of 13? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I know my kid will be frustrated, will be pissed off, be mad at me of saying, well, all my other friends at this age are on it. Okay, that's with them. I don't care what a Sally Jew job are doing over there. You're my child. I'm going to protect you at all costs, because I'm not about to let social media destroy you. That's not happening over here at the Anderson home. Absolutely not. I would feel the right, okay, I don't know about, well, maybe the right age. This is for me. Only for me, only. I'm not going to put it out into the universe. I'm not going to do that. But for my children, for them, and I know by then, technology and social media will be so different by then, but my kids, they will be allowed on social media at the age of when they enter high school. Their freshman year of high school. Um, yeah. Now that's probably, now wait a minute. I gotta search this up because I can't what's that age of entering? Well, it's quite let's see, the age, oh, it's 14 to 15. Actually, I would say my kids will be allowed on social media when they get to high school, during their sophomore to junior year. Yeah, I know that's crazy. That's weird, huh? I know. That's with me because I am going to seriously. I am literally going to be that overprotected father, that parent. So my future kids out there, I don't know why I'm speaking because well, I don't know, they may see this one day. Once they get up to this age. But my future kids, hey, how you doing? I know this is your young father right here at the age of 22 years old. I know. And I look, you guys are probably laughing at me, but I'm being serious right now. My kids, hey, you guys are allowed to be on social media during your sophomore or junior year of high school. So get mad all you want, get pissed off, bring it, because it is not going to change for me. It's not going to change for me or your mother. And I know your mother will agree to me on that. But it's real. It is absolutely real, you guys, that social media now it is something else, is it? It is something else. Now I did a yes part. Now there was also when I said no of should 13 is 13 too early for social media? Why did I say no? Well, there are some parents out there, who feel that their child, at that age, for some apparent reason, that's the what? That's the teenager age. Some parents out there in the world, some of them, I'm not saying all, but some of them feel that their kid at that age is very mature. They know it all. Well, that's what teenagers. That's what teenagers in general. They know it all. And the list goes on, and they want to, they want to shut up their kids. So here you go, right here, go right at it. You think this will always be the case at all times of shutting them up? It's always shoving this into their face, like, here, take it, here. I'm letting you have this. You can do it. Bull. No, that's not going to fix all your answers. It's not going to fix all the problems to everything. It's just not. It's not. So it depends. I'm gonna just say this, and here's my opinion to you guys. It just depends on the type of parent that you want to be for your children, because not all parents are the same. We have all different parenting styles, parenting techniques of what we do with our children. And hey, who says that this is the right way, for you to do it? And whoever says that this is the wrong way for you to do it, because there's no manual, there's no book or instructions of how to be a parent. There's not. There's not. We're all going to fail of parenting at times. But as long as we know we get ourselves back up, we pick ourselves back up, and we start it all over again, we improve from our mistakes. That's with me. Okay, so that's my opinion out to you guys, to future parents out there, and also current parents out there into the world. And that's also the advice that I'm going to take for myself. So thank you, Damian, for that advice. Thank you, Damian. I'm greatly going to use that. But I am looking so forward because I did an episode last season of me, of becoming a parent, of becoming a father. And I am so looking forward to that, seriously, because I want a family. That is God's purpose for my life. He wants me to have a family, and that's what I want. I love kids. I love being around them. Yes, at my job, I work at a daycare. Those kids, they get on my nerves because I work with preschoolers and kindergartens, and boy, do they get on my nerves. But at the end of the day, I truly love them. I love when they always give me a hug. Nowadays, they are constantly giving me a hug. I can't even finish one test because they're always like, Mr. Damian, can I give you a hug? And after one child, then here comes Mr. Damian, they just all give us like, come on. And then they won't let me go. It's like, okay, you guys, you gotta let me go. I gotta do something. And they all squeezing on me. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. But I can't wait to have my own kids myself, because don't get me wrong, those are my kids as well. They are, but I cannot wait to personally have one of my own one day. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah. So what do you guys think about the real cancellation? What do you think about that? Was it time? Be honest with me. Was it time for the real to end? You guys let me know. And then what do you guys think about the age of 13? Is it too early to be on social media? If so, explain why. And you guys let me know at Damian Talks Education. I would love to hear from you guys, and I may read some of them, respond to some of them on a future episode. So please let me know, because I love interacting with you guys. So please let me know. I've been quite singing almost throughout the duration of this episode right here. Just one thing I would never pick. And you guys, I love singing. I really do. I love singing. See, I can't stop. And I did say last season that I was going to do a future episode of me just singing only. Yes. How in the world am I going to do it? Because I'm always smiling and laughing. How am I going to do it? I don't know, but I better get ready. I got to figure something out. So that is still coming. That's going to be a future episode. When is that going to be? I don't know. You guys stay tuned, but that is going to happen. That's going to happen. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. You guys have a glorious, amazing Friday. Please enjoy your weekend, because I know I will. And like always, take care of yourself. Be blessed. And this is Damian Talks Education. I will see you guys very soon. So until next time, peace.